Good morning, everyone. It's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your What's Cracking for Tuesday, the 5th of March. Brain fart. I'm only because I want to share with you. I don't really want to mention any details. It's not necessary. But I had somebody come back yesterday who I'd been reading for, who blew my world apart by saying that somebody had come back into the life after many years to reconnect with them. And that's the third one I've had in the last few days. And I don't know, I'm quite emotional talking about it. It's always good to hear back from people you've read for with their, I guess, the things that they've heard. It's always nice to know what you're saying is real. Because for some silly reason, it's taken me years to really trust what the information that's given to me. But besides that, how awesome is it that things are starting to happen? So when I hear people, gripe and moan about, it's been so many months and I've done everything, and I think, well, maybe you haven't. Maybe you need to go back and do some more work on yourself. Learn the art of patience, because it took me many years, and I'm 61, and it took me many years to learn the art of patience, and I'm still not 100% there. I know it's in my Akashic record. It's right there along with trusting people. I'm getting there. And I feel like none of these people, even though, well, the one the other day, I think probably 2 out of the 3 were looking at a completely different person. So keep it in mind, because it wasn't the one they thought. It was somebody else. And for some of us, we concentrate so much on the one that we, wanted, or the one we thought we wanted, and the one that broke us. And perhaps someone else that out there loves you more. So, surprise! It's always good. But I think I've mentioned it before. I have 2 people on my Facebook page who both were waiting 20 and 30 years for their twins to come back. So it may take a long time. You need to pack up and move on with your life, not spend it in grief. You need to work on yourself. You need to understand what lessons to take away, because all of that relationship you had was all there to teach you something new. Teach you about yourself, because often we think relationships are about the us, and they're not. They're about you both. So sometimes we beat ourselves up about things we could have done differently and whatever else, but it was all meant to happen the way it was. So don't discount that. A little bit of wisdom. Okay, this is the 10 of Swords. Now, the 10 of Swords to me is the end of negative thinking. It's the end of a cycle. It's the end of something happening here. Sometimes endings can be quite painful. Sometimes they can be easy to walk away from if you think someone's done you bad, but it doesn't make them any less painful. I like that behind this, though, you've got this 4 of Wands, because what this is saying to me is by walking away from something and closing something out here, you're bringing this beautiful stability into your life. It could be that from walking away from one thing, you bring in a relationship that's about marriage. For some of you, this is a second chance to do something again, either with somebody, or a second chance at making love work. Because look, that's beautiful, that is. So by walking away and letting go of your negative thinking, you're bringing in something that's stable, positive, possibly marriage, relationship. This is about having second chances to live your life again. And there's love here. So for some of you, it's about returning love. For some of you, it's having an opportunity at love. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can feel it happening. And I feel, the way I see it, I think people are calling me and telling me all these beautiful stories because I need to hear them too. So part of their lesson is my lesson. So, and I think other people do. That's why I'm reading for you guys, because I think that you need to understand that manifestation is possible, that if you let go of your negative what ifs, what nots, let go of the past, learn to live your full life, learn to live your true life and move on, then you can still manifest. Oh yeah. Okay, so maybe you're manifesting a King of Cups. Now, I have to laugh because a few of my subscribers, friends, people watching, we always laugh because there's always the King of Cups. There's so many other kings in that deck, but it's always the King of Cups. So here he is again this morning. So if you're dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, there he is. And I know Pisces are going through a lot at the moment, both male and female energies. There's a lot of change for them, and I feel we have a lot to learn from this energy, this very sort of deep energy here. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords here, so there is a time for taking out, for resting, reviewing, meditation. Meditation's a big thing. It's an amazing thing, actually. It's got me through some pretty tough times, really. I've got a croaky voice. Don't think I'm emotional. I am, but it doesn't matter. Queen of Cups coming out here. So we have the Queen and the King in the same reading with a meditation in between them. So there's still some distance between these two people, some pain. They're still both working through it, but they are working towards each other. At the moment, she's got her back turned on this King of Cups. So that'll mean something to somebody. Ten of Pentacles here. So we're talking about inheritance, coming into large sums of money. Sometimes they're not like hugely large to start, hugely large. Sometimes they're not great big lumps of money to start with, but it may accrue, or you may be getting a long-term job, but there's definitely money coming through here. Page of Cups is here too. Wow, lots of love in this reading. This King of Cups wants to offer the Queen of Cups something, but he's taking time out to think how he's going to do this. Oh, wishes coming true. We're all cups this morning. The last few days, the readings have been very, very heavily in love, but I know we're moving towards something here. Yeah, we're moving towards something. We have the Chariot. So moving, the universe is moving you. You're not moving yourself. The universe is getting in there here. Nine of Swords energy here. So a lot of worry and thinking about whether this is ever going to happen, if something's going to come in. High Priestess, use your intuition. Don't use your ego. And we do have a decision here at the end. Okay, what I see here for today. There's some sort of walking away from negative behaviour, taking time out there to sort of have a look at what's going on for you. Could be some people have already had these messages from somebody. Again, I'm going to say it can be somebody you know, maybe somebody brand new here. But somebody's fallen for you here. They want to make some sort of moves towards you. They see you as their wish come true. They see you as abundant. Now, the Queen of Cups here is looking at this money. So I'm thinking she's trying to work out if there's stability in this. So she's taking time out to make a decision on how to move forward. This isn't necessarily about money. This is about understanding whether this is worth her investment. Now, the King of Cups, he's all up in her face. He wants this really. He's going for it here. He's moving forward. He's got his cup out. He's ready to go. But she's still thinking about how she moves forward. She's not really sure. Now, it could be that she's got a lot of worry over this because the Nine of Swords is here. But I do think it's more than that. There's a decision she needs to make on whether she moves forward with this person or not. And it could have been because of past betrayal. But it could also be because she's not listening to her intuition. I mean, the Queen of Cups is very intuitive, but it's like she's focusing on the bad stuff and not looking at what this relationship offers here. Because she's trying to make a decision. He knows. He's worked it all out. His cup is here. His wish is here. He's ready to move this thing forward. But for her, She's still contemplating whether this is worth investing in. And she's trying to make the decision here on whether to move forward on it or not. And the universe is saying there are things here she needs to learn and her intuition needs to be used. But she's stuck on this decision here. I'm going to squiddle another card on this. I know it's not something I always do, but I'd like to have a little bit of insight. These people are meant to be together. They are soulmates. But for some unknown reason, she's just not trusting this. She's just not sure whether it's the right way to go. He is 100% sure. Five of Wands, the Sun, and the Four of Pentacles. She's still hanging on to something from the past. That's why she's having trouble moving forward here. Isn't that funny? Because I just talked about the fact that sometimes what you want comes in a different shape to what you thought it would. This person may not look the same as they used to. They may not be the type of person she normally falls in love with, goes out with, whatever. And the conflict here is in her head. This is about making a decision to move forward, but she's not allowing that past to go, like with that Ten of Swords. She's still, in her own mind, got an idea of what this person should be and what they look like, and this person that's here is not quite the same. Now, the other thing is, if it's someone returning from your past or someone that you fell in love with years ago or something, what I want to say is this person isn't presenting the same as the person you thought they were. They've changed. Of course they've changed. That's why they're coming. That's why the universe is bringing them back, because they've been through their own awakening. They've realised who you are. So they're a completely different person. So for those people who say they don't want someone back from their past, then you've got someone new coming in here. For those who have been waiting for someone, this person's not going to present the same. They're still good. They've been through, they've healed. They've been through their awakening. But this Queen of Cups is still hanging on to this idea of either who he was or what she made him out to be. Okay, so what they're saying is, because you've been apart for so long, you may have had some sort of illusion about what this person was and who they were. Because you've been so, it's that whole thing of sort of just looking back at the good times or just imagining the good times. And this person now is coming in completely different. But this also is about you, your expectation, your sort of, your idea of how things should have been. I do think she's still a little bit cranky with him though, because she's got her back turned to him while she's trying to work out whether this offer is good or not. But when I look at this, I think no, she's trying to make a decision based in her past experiences, and these experiences weren't real. That makes no sense. These experiences have been sort of recreated in her mind, and they're not actually, he doesn't see it the same way. But anyway, there's your reading. Oh, it was a long one for today. Let's do a quick. It was a very deep one. There's lots of information here, but I could sit here for an hour and go through this with you. I think that would be helpful. Okay. Oh, beautiful. So we have the card of the Sun. How interesting, because you have the Sun here as well. And it says, open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. There you go. Beautiful card. Thank you.